Hey there, fellow angling enthusiasts. Your fishing buddy is back, and boy, do I have a forecast for you that's going to get your reels spinning. We're diving deep into the fishing conditions for October 13th, 2025, right here in the magnificent waters of Canada. Now, if you're thinking mid-October in Canada, isn't that a bit chilly? Well, you're right, but that's exactly why this day is shaping up to be truly special. This crisp autumn air is setting the stage for what I like to call the pre-winter binge phase for our finned friends. And trust me, it's an incredible opportunity for some serious action. We're going to uncover exactly why this Monday could surprise you with a fantastic bite and how you can make the absolute most of it. So grab your coffee, settle in, because I've got some little tricks and insights you won't want to miss. First up, the cunning and delicious walleye. Friends, October is undoubtedly prime time for these highly prized fish, as they often school up in impressive numbers and feed with surprising aggression before they fully settle into their winter patterns. You'll find them heavily concentrated on classic fall structures. Think prominent main lake points that jut out into deeper water, offshore humps that rise up from the main basin, extensive rock reefs, and well-defined deep break lines. They'll often be found in depths ranging from 7 to 15 meters, sometimes even deeper, relentlessly following dense schools of baitfish like cisco, smelt, or shiners. For tackle, a pink-colored jig tipped with a live minnow, worked by traditional bottom bouncing, is a deadly combination. Alternatively, try casting crankbaits or blade baits along those deep edges. Next, let's talk about the mighty Northern Pike. With water temperatures dropping, these aggressive predators are on the move. In mid-October, pike tend to roam more in lower temperatures than in summer, making them more readily accessible. You'll find them actively hunting near fresh green vegetation rather than browning weeds, and around shoals or rocky points where baitfish congregate. For tackle, large or regular base-sized spinners, swimbaits and minnows are fantastic lures to bring them in. Don't be afraid to use bigger baits as pike are trying to pack on weight for winter. Always use a steel leader, my friends. Those razor-sharp teeth are absolutely no joke and will cut through regular mono or braid like butter. Safety first for both you and the fish. For our friends on the west coast, particularly in British Columbia, October is prime time for river salmon fishing, especially targeting chum and coho salmon. Most salmon have migrated into coastal rivers by this time, making river fishing a much better bet than ocean fishing. Focus on rivers near Vancouver like the Harrison, Vedder, Fraser, or Squamish. These powerful fish will be actively moving upstream. For tactics, float fishing with row or jigs is highly effective. You can also try casting spoons or large spinners, especially in deeper pools and runs where salmon tend to hold. Look for areas with good current breaks and submerged structure, as these provide resting spots for migrating salmon. Now let's break down the conditions. For October 13th, 2025, the overall weather trend across southern Canada is looking relatively stable. We're expecting daytime temperatures around 14 to 16 degrees Celsius or 57 to 60 degrees Fahrenheit, dropping to around 15 degrees Celsius or 59 degrees Fahrenheit overnight. Crucially, there's no precipitation expected, which means no sudden cold shocks from rain. Wind conditions are predicted to be relatively calm, which is always a bonus for boat control and casting accuracy. However, atmospheric pressure this time of year can be a bit unstable, with falling trends that can sometimes make fish a little finicky during the day. The cooler air temperatures are consistently driving fish deeper or towards warmer, shallower shorelines in search of comfort and food. This is a crucial factor, folks. Canadian waters in mid-October are undergoing or have mostly completed their fall turnover. This means the lake waters are mixing and the temperature is becoming more uniform from surface to bottom. You're likely to find water temperatures in many larger bodies of water ranging from 6 to 10 degrees Celsius or 43 to 50 degrees Fahrenheit. For instance, in coastal British Columbia, water temperatures are around 10 to 12 degrees Celsius or 50 to 54 degrees Fahrenheit. This cooling trend triggers a metabolic shift in many fish species, accelerating their digestion. This forces them to feed more frequently and aggressively to bulk up for the coming winter. The cooler water also means increased oxygen levels, which stimulates fish activity, pushing them into a full-blown feeding frenzy. On October 13th, 2025, we'll be experiencing a last quarter moon phase. The moon's illumination will be around 45 to 53% and getting smaller. It will rise around midnight and set around noon. Many experienced anglers, myself included, believe that even a last quarter phase can lead to increased fish activity, especially around moonrise in the evening and moonset in the morning for nocturnal feeders like walleye. That extra moonlight can provide excellent visibility for hunting. Popular fishing lore often links this bright moon phase to strong bites, and from my experience, it often holds true. My friends, the general biological activity of fish in Canada in mid-October is at a peak. This is what we call the pre-winter binge phase. Almost all species, from panfish to apex predators, are aggressively feeding to build up those crucial fat reserves for the long winter ahead. Baitfish are schooling in huge numbers, providing an all-you-can-eat buffet for larger fish. So even with potentially finicky daytime bites due to pressure fluctuations, the underlying drive to feed is incredibly strong. The cooling but stable temperatures are stimulating fish to feed heavily. So what's my clear assessment for fishing on October 13th? I'm calling it a good, with periods of excellent activity. The overall conditions are stimulating fish to feed heavily, and a bit of patience and strategic fishing will definitely pay off due to stable temperatures, calm winds, and the intense pre-winter feeding frenzy. So there you have it, friends. October 13th, 2025 is looking like a day with real potential to land some incredible fish across Canada. Remember, Fall Run is not just a saying, it's a call to action. Get out there, adapt to the conditions, and enjoy the beauty of autumn fishing. I wish you all tight lines and ni foster, ni cheshwi. May your lines be tight and your nets be full. Don't forget to hit that like button if you found this forecast helpful. Subscribe to the channel for more expert tips and ring that notification bell so you never miss an update. And tell me in the comments below, what are your plans for October fishing and what's your go-to fall lure? Share your stories and tips. I love hearing from you all.